guys, so now we are approaching the parade, Caribana. This is the first time Caribana has been held outside of the city of Toronto. Caribana has been around for over 50 years, one of the longest festivals in Canada, and now it's in Kitchener, and this is the first time in outside of Toronto, as I said, first time in Kitchener. So yep, Caribbean culture in Canada. This is it, Caribana. Kings and queens, Caribana. So it's roughly 8 bands that's participating this year, and as I said, this is the first Caribbean Carnival in Kitchener-Waterloo region, and I am at the starting line. I'm not going to follow the parade, I'm just videoing right at the starting line, so you guys can have a look at all the bands that are coming through. So yeah, it's well supported for the first one. Thousands of people lined in the street, and as I said, in Kitchener-Waterloo it's not a big Caribbean community, so it's good to see different people from different walks of life coming out to support it. So Kitchener-Waterloo, first Caribana Carnival, this is it. setting up. They're setting up the band leaders, and they're setting up all the costumes, and people are getting into their group and everything. You know, it is the first time in Kitchener, as I said a few times. So, and the support so far is amazing. You can see the streets, the side of the streets. People are lined up on the side of the streets. And yeah, Kitchener is a small community. It's a small region of about 500,000 people in this region. So it is not as big as Toronto, but you can see the turnout already. A lot of people for the first Caribana. So this is exciting, and I'm sure it's going to spread across the entire country. So Caribana, Kitchener. So as I said, I'll be videoing from the starting line. This is where most of the action will take place. You can see the police cars are lining up. This is the first ever Caribana held in Kitchener, actually held outside of Toronto. So this is a big deal, and this is the first one. So as you can see, everything is going smooth so far, and yes, Caribana comes to Kitchener. Okay guys, so you can see all the Caribbean flags representing here. You can see the street lined off with people. And the interesting thing about Kitchener Waterloo, the Caribbean population here is like minority, so it's not a very big population. But as you can see, like people from all walks of life are just lined off, because I'm sure that some of them is the first time they're seeing Caribbean Carnival. So this is very interesting. This is one of the things I like about living in Canada. It's a very diverse, very multicultural city, and you get to learn about each other's culture. So I'm sure a lot of people are here today learning about Caribana for the first time. So Caribana, Kitchener, Waterloo region. Kitchener. As I said, this is the first time it's being kept outside of Toronto. I know a lot of times when people think about Caribbean culture, they think about New York, they think about Miami, they think about the UK. Most people don't think about Canada when they think about Caribbean culture. But in Toronto, Toronto has one of the biggest Caribbean population in the world, and we host one of the biggest carnival in the world, which is Caribana Toronto Caribbean Festival, which we see like over 1 million people coming to Toronto every year for the Caribbean Festival. So, and it's one of the biggest festival in Canada and one of the biggest in the world. So it is amazing that it's spreading outside of Toronto, and now it's in Kitchener. This is the first time. It might be a bit small because it's a small town in Kitchener, and the population is developing. So this is it, Caribana in Kitchener.
Straight off the jumbo jet, hey, straight off the jumbo jet, straight off the jumbo jet, hey, straight off the plane. Get tonight and wine like rain. We come to party straight off the plane. All my nice clothes wine get stained. We come to party straight off the plane. Need a cold drink to cool my brain. We come to party straight off the plane. From my rich inside the session, I drunk already. I see a sexy girl, I want to walk already. I drink about 10 buckle of rum already. I don't take a selfie, still rum already. Who say I move it like a madman? Whoa, big problems in this session. Whoa, give me space like a pedestrian. Whoa, and please don't ask no question. Whoa, more up, no water. Party getting hotter. All them girls are looking good. I come to live with the matter. Sick, no doctor. Mash up here like tractor. Fighting is my religion. DJ is the pastor. Give me rum. I'm up it or a drum. All on the ground. Them woman winding down. Bring the girl on them. Bring the girl on them. What's this? You can love again. Time to make a movie. Say you can love again. Let we make a movie. Say you can love again. Time to make a movie. Say you can love again. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Short time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Short time. Bend over, bend over, bend over. Short time. Bend over, bend over. You see the party there, the party bono, party bono. You see the party there, the party lit, the party lit, the party turn up, the party lit, the party lit, the party lit, the party turn up, the party lit. Every girl and over, every girl and over, every girl and over, every girl wants to be now. Every girl and over, every girl and over. Look at the costumes. Every girl, every day we live, every day we live. Sometimes they don't ask us how we don't do it. Yeah, on the road, girl, they get it done. Never see a man like this before. When the woman them that don't give a damn, when the man them that drinking the shower, hey, jump up with a friend, jump up with your team, jump up with everybody. Look at people, you make me wanna. Everybody, jump around the place, jump like this, jumping up and down. I wanna see everybody behind the drum to jump. 1, 2, 3, start, jump. Jump around the place, jump like this, jumping up and down. Jump, keep on the ground, jump, jumping in the back, jump, hands in the air, hearing people say, hey,
far is that, as I said, in this area, Kitchener, Waterloo area, there's not a lot of Caribbean people living in this area. There are more Africans than Caribbean nationals. So what I'm seeing in this carnival is that there's a lot of African flags also. Like I'm seeing the Nigerian flag, I'm seeing the Ghanaian flag. So it is good to see like Caribbean and African people like celebrating together in this first Caribana that's been hosted in Kitchener and Waterloo region. So that is an observation that I've seen, and it's good to see the Caribbean and Africa celebrating together.
Now, if you came out with your best friend, I want you to put your hand on your best friend and say, hey, we having a good time today. Kitchener, are we having a good time?